I'm Matt Bichard here in Dallas for NAREIT's REIT World 2017. Joining me today is Chris Benjamin, the president and CEO of Alexander & Baldwin. Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot. Good to be here.
Now, at the beginning of this year, Alexander & Baldwin converted to a REIT. How did that move fit in with your broader strategy of real estate ownership in Hawaii?
Yeah, it's a great question because historically we had never really thought about being a REIT because we're a fairly diversified company. But over the last 5 years, our focus has been on Hawaii and on really narrowing the scope of what we do to be more commercial real estate centric. So as we have had success in doing that, we've sold a lot of our mainland real estate assets, we've trimmed back some of our non-commercial real estate activities. The REIT made a lot more sense. And not only does it help us pursue our strategy by giving us a better focus and a currency that we can use to grow our commercial real estate, but also opens us up to a broader range of investors. And so it's really it's the strategy that led the changes that we've made, but that strategy has now enabled us to convert to a REIT, which historically had not been an attractive structure for us.
So now that you have converted, where do you see the greatest growth opportunities for the company?
Well, we're all about growing within commercial real estate in Hawaii, and we see a lot of growth opportunities. They start in our existing portfolio. We've got redevelopment opportunities within a lot of our assets. We're currently repurposing a couple of our assets and generating nice return on cost from some repositioning. We also see development opportunities. We're the 4th largest landowner in Hawaii. We're a significant developer historically, and so we're beginning to focus more of our development resources on development for hold, so shopping centers and other things that we can add to our portfolio. And then we're still very acquisitive. We see a lot of opportunity to grow within Hawaii through acquisitions, and we do that both by transitioning our mainland properties, of which we now have 7 remaining, back to Hawaii, as well as doing 1031 exchanges of Hawaii assets and, of course, putting new capital to work in Hawaii. Finally, to fuel our growth, we are hoping to utilize operating partnership units. We're structured as an UPREIT, which gives us the opportunity to go to local families and others who own assets in Hawaii and do tax-efficient deals, and we think that that will really benefit us as we try to grow our portfolio in Hawaii. So it's both within the existing portfolio and expanding through acquisitions where we see opportunities.
Now, picking up on the acquisition idea, how competitive is the market right now for those real estate assets that you're looking to add to your portfolio?
You know, it's a competitive market, like on the mainland. That there's a lot of capital out there looking for a home, but we really try to focus on some of our unique attributes in Hawaii that allow us to unlock deals where maybe others couldn't. So a couple things on that. First of all, we typically look at assets that are in a price range that are kind of too big for the other local players, but maybe too small for some of the big mainland acquirers, pension funds and insurance companies and REITs to focus on. So we kind of look in the $25 to $75 million price range or so, and that helps distinguish us and allows us to keep deal flow going. But the other thing that we do is we leverage our local relationships and our local knowledge of the market. We've been able to do a large number of off-market deals historically. In fact, 90% of the deals we've done over the last several years have been either off-market or first-look opportunities, where even if an asset was eventually taken to market, we had a first look at it, which gives us an advantage in the bidding process. And that's because of the relationships and the knowledge we have of the local market, and we leverage that, and you know, it's been very, very successful for us. And so even though it's a competitive market, we're very optimistic about our ability to keep being successful in acquisitions.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more information about NAREIT's REIT World, be sure to visit NAREIT's website, REIT.com.